What are essential Eclipse debugging keyboard shortcuts? If you are looking to improve your debugging skills in Eclipse, knowing the essential keyboard shortcuts can make a big difference. These shortcuts allow you to navigate your code and fix bugs more efficiently. Let's break down some of the most important ones you should know. First up is the F5 key, which is used for stepping into a method. When you hit F5, it executes the current line of code and takes you inside any method calls. This is great for understanding what is happening in your code line by line. Next, we have the F6 key, which is for stepping over a method. This shortcut executes the current line but skips any method calls. It helps you move to the next line in your current method without getting distracted by what is happening in other methods. The F7 key is useful for stepping out of a method. If you want to quickly exit a method and return to the calling method, this is the shortcut to use. It saves you time when you realize you do not need to go through every line of a method. When you want to continue running your program until the next breakpoint, the F8 key is your friend. This shortcut is perfect for getting back to the flow of your program without having to manually step through every line. The F9 key is essential for toggling breakpoints. You can set or remove a breakpoint on the current line with this shortcut. Breakpoints are important because they pause your program execution, allowing you to inspect the state of your application at specific points. For running applications, the Control key combined with the F11 key will run the last launched application without debugging. If you want to launch your program in debug mode, simply press the F11 key. This mode lets you step through your code and inspect variables as needed. If you want to see all your active breakpoints, you can use the Control key combined with the Shift key and the B key. This opens the breakpoints view, which is very helpful for managing your debugging process. Switching to the debug perspective is easy with the Control key, the Alt key, and the R key. This perspective is optimized for debugging tasks, making it easier to focus on fixing issues. When you are in the middle of debugging and want to check the value of a variable, use the Control key, the up arrow key, and the I key. This allows you to inspect the value of a selected variable quickly. In addition to these basic shortcuts, there are advanced features like conditional breakpoints, which only activate when a specific condition is true. There are also watchpoints that pause execution when a variable is accessed or modified. Exception breakpoints are handy too, as they pause execution when a specified exception is thrown. Eclipse also supports remote debugging, which allows you to debug applications running on remote Java virtual machines with the right configurations. By mastering these shortcuts, you can navigate through your code more quickly and identify bugs effectively. Using the debug perspective and views like breakpoints will further help you manage your debugging sessions. Remember to practice these shortcuts regularly to make them second nature.